First observed in 2003, the International Day to End Violence Against Sex Workers was founded by Dr. Annie Sprinkle and SWAP USA. The International Day to End Violence Against Sex Workers is observed annually on December 17th by sex workers, their advocates, friends, families, and allies. Originally conceived as a memorial and vigil for the victims of the Green River Killer in Seattle, Washington, U.S., it has evolved into an annual international event. The day calls attention to hate crimes committed against sex workers worldwide, as well as the need to remove the social stigma and discrimination that have contributed to violence against sex workers and indifference from the communities they are a part of. Sex worker activists also state that custom and prohibitionist laws perpetuate such violence.
The majority of violence against sex workers is not just violence against sex workers. It's also violence against transgender people, people of color, women, drug users, undocumented people, disabled people, people experiencing homelessness, and poor women.
We cannot end the violence against sex workers without also fighting racism, specifically anti-blackness, transphobia, xenophobia, horophobia, stigma, and the criminalization of drug users. It's time to change the social perception that she wasn't a person, she was a prostitute. No one wants to feel a sense of community and sameness with her. She was something other than us, and therefore we don't need to feel fear or grief at the fact or matter of her death.
It's time to change this perception. It is time to remember and mourn those we have lost. It's time to continue fighting for the safety and rights of sex workers.
We're going to begin this memorial with a poem by Thea Forstrom titled Wild Woman Sisterhood. It was not witches who burned, it was women. Women who were seen as too beautiful, too outspoken, had too much water in the well. Yes, seriously. Who had a birthmark. Women who were too skilled with herbal medicine, too loud, too quiet, too much red in her hair. Women who had a strong nature connection. Women who danced, women who sung, or anything else really. Any woman was at risk of burning in the 1600s. Sisters testified and turned on each other when their babies were held under the ice. Children were tortured to confess their experiences with witches by being fake executed in ovens. Women were held underwater, and if they float, they were guilty and executed. If they sunk and drowned, they were innocent. Women were thrown off of cliffs. Women were put in deep holes in the ground. The start of this madness was years of famine, the war between religions, and lots of fear. The churches said that witches, demons, and the devil did exist, and women were nothing but trouble. As we see even today, there is often a scapegoat created, and the chaos escalated in Sweden when the Bible became law, and everything that did not line up with what the church said became lethal. The Bible fanaticism killed thousands of women. Everything connected to women became feared, especially her sexuality. It became labeled as dark and dangerous and was the core of the witch trials throughout the world. Why do I write this? Because I think the usage of words is important, especially when we are doing the work to pull these murky, repressed, and forgotten stories to the surface. Because knowing our history is important when we are building the new world, when we are doing the healing work of our lineages and as women. To give the women who have been slaughtered a voice, to give them redress and a chance of peace. It was not witches who burned. It was women. Starting from the bottom and going up, Helen Jewett, Fanny Hines, Annie Stone, Carrie Brown, Trixie Lee. Anna Pulitzer, Rosemary Echo, Patty Johnson, Margaret Ling, Peggy Reber. Lori Silva, Mary Elaine Costa, Megan Emmerich, Carla DeLurba, Tina Cavallini. Jolene Haas, Miriam Chapman, Mary C. Robinson, Stacey L. Swafford, Marsha Allen. Julia Critchfield, Jeanette Baca, Evelyn Weston. Emma Jennifer, Carol Hansen, Joyce Ramey, Brenda Alexander, Norma Jean Halford, Sheila Burrell, Jane, Didi Goodsari. Eklutna Annie, Gwendolyn Kazine, Cynthia Boyd, Valerie Ann Street, Jean Rayner, Cynthia Chandler, Gina Narano, Marnette Cummer, Exie Wilson, Karen Jones, Roxanne Eastland, Joanna Messina. Celia Van Zanden, Andrea Altieri, Louise Sanders, Juanita Mitchell, Pamela Morgan, Yvonne Rabb, Sherry Moreau, Andrea Altieri. Rosie Hill, Fredonia Smith, Patricia Ann Mount, Melinda Lepre, Dorothy Richard. Giselle Ann Lavorne, Wendy Lee Caulfield, Deborah Lynn Bonner, Marcia Faye Chapman, Cassie Ann Lee, Terry Renee Milligan, Mary Bridget Meehan, Deborah Lorraine Estes, Linda Jane Rule, Denise Darcel Bush, Shonda Lee Summers, Shirley Marie Sherrill, LaRonda Bronson, Colleen Renee Brockman. Patricia Peterson, Sue Luna, Margaret J. Miller, Angela Monroe, Linda Mayfield. Gloria Fravel, Robin Benedict, Brenda Oakden, Paula Golden, Phyllis Marlene Melendrez, Cynthia Powell, Lisa Yates, Kimberly L. Nelson, Delise Louise Plager, Patricia Ann Osborne, Pammy Annette Event, Mary Sue Bello, Maureen Sue Feeney, Debbie Mae Abernathy, Patricia LeBlanc, Tina Marie Thompson, Kelly Marie Ware, Kelly K. McGinnis, Tammy Charlene Leals, Constance Elizabeth Noan, Carrie A. Roy, Yvonne Shelley Antosh, Cheryl Lee Wims, Martina Teresa Arthur Lee, Mary M. Malvar, Sandra K. Gabbard, Andrea M. Childers, Alma Ann Smith, Essie Jackson, Angela Marie Gardner, Jody Jameson, Francine Rose Larea, Mary Exetta West, Cindy Ann Smith, Desiree E. McCod, Malay Larson, Angela Fettern, Teresa Watson, Tamara Peterson, Lisa Futrell, Michelle Denise Sims, Monica Anderson, Claritha Gibbs, Chanel Devon Williams, Karen Beth Dinsfreen, Pollyann Cart, Kimberly Kyle Hoops, Virginia Lee Johnson. Donna Marie Gentile, Henrietta Wright, Pamela Jerome Pepper, Gidget Castro, Nasia Gill McElrath. Cheryl Evans, Tanya Ruby Doss, Tanya Moore, Shirley Dean Taylor, Naomi Kelly, Deborah Harris, Tanya Meal, Patricia Michelle Berzak, Michelle Yvette Gutierrez, Charlotte Jean Palmer. Cynthia DeVore, Nandance Carvantes, Roberta Joseph Hayes, Linda Ann Ortega, Barbara Ware, Connie Luther, Annie Marie Patterson, Doris Levon Mulhern, Latanya Watts, Martha Bess Young, Rhonda Fish, Ann Barnes, Kelly A. Ford, Christine Adams, Lisa Mock, Maureen Hodges, Carol Alford, Jennifer Lisa Smith, Zabra Mason, Angela Mayhew, Kurtzen Kishnick, Mary Lowe, Josie Harden, Sheila Ingold, Carmeline R. Hibbs, Faye Johnson, Dorothy Blackburn, Juanita Lovato, Robin Nelson, Stacy Elizabeth Hahn, Anna Marie Steffen, Julie McGee, Diane Mansura, Carolyn Buchanan, Pamela Montgomery, Lisa K. Kelly, Mary Ann Wells, Venus Extravaganza, Linda May Rui, name unknown, Lorraine Oviedo, Heidi Balk, Sharon Kadzirk, Tammy Arwi, Christina Brandalese, Candace Fisher, Kimberly Little, Dorothy Keeler, Audrey Nelson, Guadalupe Apodaca, Patricia Ives, Linnell William, Mary Welch, Judy Lynn Angel, Frances Brown, Kimberly Logan, Elizabeth Gibson, Christina Tina Lee, Darlene Tripp, June Cicero, Mary Catherine William, Felicia Steffens, Darla Jane Ferguson, Carol Lynn Miller, Yolanda Sapp, Marta Reeve, Lyle William Foster, Nikki Inez Lowe, Darcy Ward, Kathleen Brisbois, Deborah Wims, Linda Moore, Cheryl Choker, Mary Lou Pratt, Susan Melissa Sternfield, Julie Blackbird, Sherry Long, Valerie Meeks, Barbara Jacobs, Juliana Leza, Yun Lee, Mary Ellen DeLuca, Delilah Zamora Wallace, Sari Hapakangas, Margaret Hodson, Tina Marie Ivory, Eleanor Ojeda Cazares, Laura Lee Cross, Lorraine Orvieto, Lee Lemay, Irene Smith, Nicole French, No Name Number 2, Violet O'Neill, Jenny Scotto, Mary Catherine Williams, Number 6, Jane Doe, Anna Lope, Iris Sanchez, Marianne Holloman, Lakeitha Chapman, Terrence B. Oliver, Leigh Evans, Tracy Hayes, Lauren Marquise, Jayanne Childs, Tiffany Bresciani, Nella West, Rita Tangredi, Sharon Stafford, Betty Harris, Roxanne Bates, Deborah Brown, Helen Hill, Donna Goldsmith, Cheryl Sayers, Pamela Parsons, Colleen McName, Deborah Denise Brown, Denise Brothers, Frances Weedledon, Kimberly Ann Thompson, Rotunda Baker, Tony Ingracia, Emma Jackson, Kathy Ann Magaziner, Lazaro Comisano, Candida Belt, Gloria Ross, Karen Kilpatrick, Elisa Martinez, Charity Nava, Wanda Crawford, Nicole Schneider, Rhonda Dunn, Denise Maney, Florence McCormick, Lisa Ann Warner, Juanita Chevalier, Sheila Farrier, Tina Begar, Crystal Beslanowicz, Kelly Sue Bunting, Melissa Thomas, Daisy McGuire, Laura Oliaki, Deborah Lewis, Christine Price, Renee Bell, Shannon Zelensky, Kristen Crowley, Deborah Lavoie, Alvis Warfield, Cassandra Coram, Keodern Fodesane, Lynn Huber, Anna-Hinette Maldonado, April Dawn, Sharon Rena Lapatka, Kimberly Spicer, Gina Barone, Donna Bird, Amber Gale Greek, Sandra K. Walters, Ellen Louise Stowe, Joyce Mims, Renee Pellegrino, Caroline Brader, Gloria Covington, Jennifer Joseph, Heather Hernandez, Barbara Wallers, Linda Jackson, Sunny Gale Oster, Tamara Tigner, Darla Sue Scott, Melinda Mercer, Sean Johnson, Don McCary, Lori Wasson, Roxanne Myers, Linda Mabin, Michelle Camille, Tina Renee Gibbs, Melody Murfin, Michelin Durning, Lynette White, Connie Ellis, Christina Renee King, Patricia Ann Temez, Tracy Denise Little, Delia Lorna Mendez, Jane Shafton, Valerie Mack, Ramona Sidney, Cerise Johnson, Cassandra Ramsey, Marion Cato, Tracy Williams, Velma Tharp, Mandy Raitt, Kim Dietz Levesey, Mary Shields, Michelle Hagedon, Sia DeMoss, Crystal Jones, Alyssa Greenwade, Julene Walk, Teresa Wilson, Dana Fazell, Cammie Kellerman, Betty James, Verona Thompson, Jessica Good, Yvonne Cruz, Brenda Beasley, Kimberly Rogers, Cassidy Nathan Vickers, Shauna Sowers, Lisa Crow, Tori Marie Foster, Victoria Lynn Turpie, Anna Latia Marie Gonzalez, Janice Buono, name unknown, Princess Berthamew, name unknown, Anne Griffith, Misty Marie Sains, Pamela Woodring, Jessica Taylor, Jody Brewer, Bella Evangelista, Linda K. Gibson, Christine Paddock, Jennifer Butcher, Doreen Marquise, Catherine Leake, Debbie Harris, Selania Edwards, Monica Candelaria, Patsy Leonard, Casey Pippiston, Michelle Valdez, Isabel Pam, Antonia Brummond, Noelle McHanley, Deanna Howald, Anna Awing, Patricia Butler, Sheila McKenzie, Claudette Janelle, Darcy Williams, Carmen Hunt, Cinnamon Elks, Veronica Romero, Julie Nieto, Victoria Chavez, Robin Brown, Tana Bean, Melanie Carr, Jennifer Smith, Lindsay Harris, Loretta Lewis, Melody Wiggins, Ernestine Patterson, Nancy Stephen, Mandy McLaren, Tammy Mullins, Summer Baldwin, Lakota Gunther, Julie Green, Iwana Patton, Bridget Gray, Buffy Brawley, Jessica Foster, Starkenia Vance, Velma Tirado, Christine Boone, Molly Ditz, Barbara Breeder, Kimberly Raffo, Tracy Roberts, Jessica Shabazz, Kristen Lopez, Ruby Ordonana, Otharian Stokes, Alyssa Clare, Whitney DuBois, Shakara Carter, Crystal Dazier, Paige Bergfeld, Reagan Kendall, Kelly Lanthorn, Maureen Brainerd Barnes, Christine Yatreff, Linda Gardner, Stacy Gage, Ernestine Battle, Janine Lusk, Laconia Brown, LaShonda Long, Teresa Tingy, Rosanna Cruz, Elizabeth Ecovedo, Crystal Zeno, Michelle Mason, Mia, Amelda Hunter, Julissa Brisman, Jarnice Hargrove, Kelsey Collins, Marcia Powell, Amy Dickey, Janice Webb, Kristen Jeanroux, Kim Smith, Melissa Barthélemy, Nancy Cobbs, Nicole Gilroy, Diane Turner, Natasha Carpenter, Brooke Phillips, Lenaro Frago, Jennifer Pepin, Shannon Gilbert, Megan Waterman, Jennifer Wallstrand, Amber Costello, Alicia Lee, Christina Fesmire, Chrissy Bates, Pamela Will, Chastity Starr, Marnicia Shaw, Jessica Lewis, Rhonda Wells, Marsal Camiro Tai, Lacey Thistlewood, Cynthia Barnes, Jatisse Hudgens, Kristen Grenier, Nicoleon Reed, Tamara Sparks, Saray Mitchells, Kalisha Madden, Sharice Gordon, Jamie Adams, Nicole Scott, Renisha Landers, Demisha Hunt, Natasha Curtis, Vernithia McCrae, Darnell Pearson, Karina Saunders, Christian Alvarez, Tyrell Mache Jackson, Terrence Chapman, Brandy Shepard, Priscilla Santana, Jacqueline Johnson, Adasia Miller, Tiana Liu, Marsha Greer, Deanna Bellman, Kendall Hampton, Brianna Gardner, Nicoleon Reed, Loretta Gates, Celeste Franzman, Brittany McKinley, Jaron Lockhart, Jane Doe, Alexis Lace, Yvonne James, Lauren Block, Carissa Clark, Courtney Aoki, Sylvia Flores, Brittany Clardy, Tina Hong, Milan Bedreau, Megan Lancaster, Ashley Sinclair, Denitra Henderson, Ivanice Harris, Ezra Sherry, Sylvie Jean, Name Unknown, Nok Vo, Pamela Gravely, Mary Nettles, Bernadine Kinsey, Nancy Hamor, Shalise Cunningham, Karen Splestosser, Kiana Jackson, Mindy Carter, Josephine Vargas, Aprina Paul, Martha Anaya, Tira Beatty, Jessica Rivoli, Tanya Gatlin, Christine Williams, Sonia Billingsley, Sable Pickett, Jure Estep, Hannah McLaughlin, Sarah Douglas, Andrea Russell, Katina Cortez, Tiffany Edwards, Pippin Kellogg, Tracy Martin, Kiana Jackson, Josephone Vargas, Martha Anaya, Trinice Fedison, Kamori Johnson, Bobby Maples, Ashley Benson, Brooke Ashley Crawford, Patricia Ann Freeman, Amanda Hartley, Penny Proud, Angela McCall, Celine Peterson, Michelle Cox, Renee Hernandez, Keisha Powell, Nicole Cummer, Jasmine Williams, Keita Porn, Sayawastri, Ashley Mossy, Michelle Hernandez Vasquez, Celia Lopez, Faith Jenkins, Najir Barner Timmons, Abby Seals, April Brogren, Tiffany Sayer, Tamika Lynch, Brandy Carroll, Marissa Gonzalez, Brandy Gilbert, Corin Rayford, Kelly Salee, Jasilis Wright, Terry Bills, Jasmine Collins, Kizzy Harvey, Sinisha Johnson, Ashton O'Hara, India Clark, Kenton Haggard, Sean Hartley, Amber Monroe, Courtney Watson, Melvin O'Hara, Tamara Dominguez, Cynthia Worthy, Kayla Garbleman, Emily Hastings, Shakira Pickney, Jocelyn Woods, Lindsay Bogan, Juanita Gilmore, Teresa Longo, Laura Nagengast, Gregory Daniels, Keisha Jenkins, Rebecca Cade. Evangelique Tarmy, Tanya Gatlin, Anita Jones, Africa Hardy, Sonia Billingsley, Christine Williams, Tracy Martin, Marissa Randall, April Mullins, Sheree Bradford. Jessica Lewis, Stephanie L. Garcia, Monica Laura, Sherry, Rachel Bay, Amber Rain, Kayona Blackney, Shannon Gordon, Obiamaka Aduba, name unknown, Ethel McCarson, Shantina Turner, Kayla Urak, Nisha Story, Jacqueline Goodwin, Danica Dodds, Ricky Jolene Morgan, Jasmine Neely, Asha Baluv, Erica Tajarin, Cynthia Worthy, name unknown, Robin West, Ann Kinnett Dates, Renarda Williams, Maurice Jones, Hasten Alford, Anaya Richards, Kayla Bosk, Delencia Simmons, name unknown, Tiffany Hoskins, Joanne Brown, Sarah Butler, Deanna Wingender, Brandy Seals, Diana Hemingway, Desiree Robinson. Toby Lynn Stanfill, Leandra Foster, Stephanie Louise Garcia, Bridget Shield, Isabella Pam, Alfonso Watson, Ellis, Hannah Midyat, Megan Oxendine, Christina Bennett, Rhonda Jones, Ashley Brandberry, Kimberly Avila, Toby Stanfill, Shannon Hastings, Jessica Newcomb, Brittany Taylor, Kayla Denham, Amber Caruthers, Rania Rodriguez, Jamel Moore, Essence Owens, Kristen Stone, Patricia Phelps, Ashley Ugoletti, Jessica Gibson, Karina Slusser, Jennifer Wilson, Olympia Cerruti, Joanne Brown, Sarah Butler, Song Yang, Brandy Seals, Desiree Robinson, Krista Leigh Steele Nudsleen, Olivia Nova, Timothy Dean, Kathleen Driscoll, Kristen Marty, Victoria Gutierrez, Lee Lee, Kathleen West, Anise Perez, Olivia Voltaire, Michael Diaz, Layla Rivera, Marissa Kazil, Angela Nielsen, Celine Walker, Tanya Harvey, Zakaria Fry, Felicia Mitchell, Annetta Nelson, Shari Ingram. Needy Roche, Morgan Hanekins, Shaniqua Symington, Carla Franz, Amia Berryman, Brandy Odom, Sasha Wall, Cami Shepard, Carla Patricia Flores Pavone, Lydia Torillo, Stephanie Adams, Antasha English, Kelly O'May, Dave Slick, Daphne Bailey, Tyler White, Anne Ferran, January Seraph, Catalina Christina James, Crystal Yeager, Sasha Garden, Kristen Stone, Zhanying Liu, Christina Kraft, Donna Dalton, Cheryl Murray, Nikki Enriquez, Janelle Ortiz, Giselda Cantu, Jane Doe, Claudine Lara, Melissa Ramirez, Marissa Kazil, Sydney Eastman, Angie Ramiro, Ciara Minaj Carter, Bobby Simpson, August Ames, Kelly Stowe, Yuri Beltran, Sadie, Alexandria Richard, Daniel, Destiny Dennis, Kayla DeBuke, Timothy Dean, Sheila Hernandez, Shawnez Williams, Annette Nelson, Angel Peckham, unknown, Nancy Harrison, Heather Ann Lacey, Ashanti Carmen, Veronica Abuchak, Jacqueline Edwards, Brittany Fleming, Maya Hall, Ashley Uyghur, April Satterley, Phyllis Wallace King, Christina Upchurch, Casey Jacks, Nicole Evans, Trevisine Ellis, Malaysia Booker, Michelle Tamika, Kirsty Slingerland, Nicole Evans, Esmeralda Gonzalez, Joanna Leone, Chanel Lindsay, Nikki Kinhausen, Tamara Jones, Laylene Polanco, Yvonne Coburn, Zoe Spears, Mackenzie Luke, Jennifer Diaz, Brooklyn Lindsay, Brittany McDowell, Bianca Devins, Denali Stuckey, Pebbles Ladime, Amelia Brown, Tamaya Kensington, Dejane Stanton, Tiffany Wallen, Kathleen Henry, Alicia Stanley, Jessica James, Itali Marlowe, Kiki, Letty Serrano, Jennifer Banner, Judy Guzman, Shauna Broom, Jeanette O'Sullivan, Mary Cervantes, Irma Flores, Damian Moreau, Jade Frost, Ed Burns, Jack Hammer, Haley Decker, Coley Sinclair, Sarah Deraney, Elizabeth Long, Sabrina DeBose, Lexi, Lorena Borjas, Jessica M., Elizabeth Long, Nina Pop, Name Unknown, Katie Pye, Brian Powers, Gia Rodriguez, Vernon Harris, Amethyst Killian, Alice Carter, Mia Penny. Name Unknown, Yang Yu, Xiaoji Chan, Soon Park, Sunsha Kim, Yun Grant, Dao Yao Feng, Jada Peterson, Raheem Fennel, Mistress Velvet, Remy Fennel, Kathleen Black, Bucci Jones, Ashley Sweeney, Fabian Pavelko, Horseshoe Harriet, Nicole Flanagan, Marnie Hayes, Pamela Abercrombie, Casey Ross, Lee Allura, Tajia Khan, Abigail Saldana. We weren't able to say the names of all the sex workers we've lost because unfortunately, we'll never know. Because their deaths often go uninvestigated, because they're often not reported missing, or because, aware of the stigma, they or their families choose not to disclose that they were sex workers. So right now, I'd like to have 1 minute of silence to honor all of the sex workers we've lost, the ones who were included in this video and the ones who were not. This is a poem by Norma Jean Almodovar titled Who Will Weep for Us? Who will weep for us, the outcast whores, whom no one wants to know? The man who was our champion lived a long, long time ago. Who will grieve for us, the Magdalenes, when our life comes to an end? our murdered bodies oft left unclaimed without a single friend. Who will search for truth, to know our lives, to care that we once lived? We're stripped of our humanity and not but taunts received. Who will speak for us so our voice is heard, above the blustering crowd, to say the things we cannot say because we're not allowed? Who will remember us when our past's erased, all evidence disregarded, that we once lived among you, though we've long since departed? Who will cry with us, the Jezebels, the ones to whom you turned, you, in the night, our comfort sought, but in the daylight spurned? Who will mourn with us when freedom's lost, and robbed are we of truth, a victim of the foulest lie, it was done to save our youth? Who will care but us about our lives, and now you take that too? We're not to laugh or mourn or cry, so will anyone else? Will you?